Hi there, this is Robin Hart with the Home Loans with Hart team of CMG. This is our weekly video where we share insights on housing, rates, and deliver some fun stuff, all while analyzing what's happening in the marketplace. Thank you for tuning in. It is the week and anniversary. Actually, yesterday was the anniversary of D-Day. That's a historic day on Normandy Beach that changed the trajectory of World War II. Thank you so much to our veterans who have fought and in many cases died or were injured overseas. We appreciate and extend our gratitude to you and your families and honor your sacrifices. Thank you so much to our vets, heartfelt. And now let's dive into the rates and see what's going on in the markets. The average 30-year fixed mortgage has been around 7.03%. It's a little bit lower than what it was last week. And the average 30-year fixed was FHA has come in around 6.55%. And if you see from this mortgage-backed security chart, you can see all the crazy ups and downs and volatility we've been challenged with over this year since the beginning of the year, actually. Now, we have been waiting on Fed cuts. Everybody wants to know, when is the Fed gonna cut? Well, we saw in a sign of overseas weakening, the Euro Central Bank delivered a hawkish rate cut, anticipating some softening of the markets. And basically, what I say is they beat our own Fed to the punch. Now, here's why. I say that for a very specific reason. This chart shows why. We are anticipating that a softening of the labor market will actually lead and force the Fed to actually start making rate cuts. Now, if you take a look at this chart, this compares part-time job growth with full-time job growth. We do appear to be having a weakened employment market. Now, that's not exactly what's showing on headline news or being pushed out to the average citizen. Apparently, part-time job growth is very robust. However, if you take a look at the full-time jobs data, you'll see there's a massive pullback. This data is showing that new full-time positions are becoming harder and harder for those job seekers to even find. And they're being forced to take on 1, 2, and 3 part-time jobs in order to make ends meet. That's what the job market is showing us. Yet, headline numbers, all big time and very excited, and are keeping the Fed from actually lowering rates at this point. Now, we are in the midst of buying season, and we're still seeing some pending home sales slowing. Now, be careful on the data with this. And home sales are actually slower than they usually are or have been for the last couple of years. But honestly, homes sitting on the market, it's not a universal concern. I found this map quite interesting. This map shows those stagnating real estate markets are only in actually 6 states, and none of them are actually Texas. Seattle, New Hampshire, Georgia, Arizona, and actually topping out at number 1 is actually Florida. Florida carries the most listings at this time, and that's actually a challenge with the insurance and tax markets. Now, I thought this was also interesting, especially since I've been reading the book Generations, which is a fantastic book. If you've got a lot of time on your hands, go ahead. It's a really thick book. But this chart that we're showing you shows actually, let me move my picture here. It actually shows and ranks and compares the beliefs and concerns for each of the 4 generations as they're going into the presidential election of 2024. Now, here's what I found interesting. Apparently, from millennials to boomers, they have less concerns with abortion and student loan debts, while Gen Z has tons of concerns for affordable housing. Obviously, affordable housing isn't a real big baby boomer consideration. It should be a bigger consideration for millennials and Gen Xers. But the one generation that absolutely is concerned with it is Gen Z. They are huge and very excited about entering the marketplace with regards to buying homes. And their number one concern, affordability. So, all right. And this was interesting. Even Warren Buffett can't get away from a weird computer glitch every now and then. This week, the Berkshire Hathaway stocks showed a absolute plummet of 99.97% of its value. And this occurred over 2 hours this week. And the matter was basically quickly resolved. If you wanted to, you could have felt like spending $1,000 might then make you a billionaire, but unfortunately the moment passed. So sorry, y'all. Actually, anyone making trades during that time period, the trades were annulled basically. So, and now let's dive into some fun and kooky stuff. If you wanted to fly like a butterfly and sting like a bee, it only cost a cool million, 1.5 million, that is. Yes, that's right. Muhammad Ali's childhood home in Kentucky is for sale for 1.5 million. So if you want a home built in 1920 that comes with a neighboring gift shop and a welcome center and a cool plaque at the front, only cost 1.5 million. And this is kind of funny, sad, inappropriate all at once, and a sign that technology does not always make things better. The remote Amazonian tribe, the Marabou tribe, recently welcomed Elon Musk and his Starlink services. Now, unfortunately, after use of those services, a few problems arose. Apparently, elders complained that this new technology had created a few social and cultural challenges. Tribes members started apparently becoming addicted and sharing pornography and started playing violent video games. And it's apparently caused a bitter divide among their society, with some members trying to adhere to traditions while other peers are trying to just spend all their time online. So a little bit of a challenge, and we always have to think about technology. We always think that it's advancing, but sometimes it's better off without. So, and if you'd like to know what it's like for a loan officer to help a client get a loan, here it is. Here's how it feels. We get excited when the borrower gets the keys. So I'm Robin Hart, and if you haven't chosen to yet, please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and you can even find our videos on our YouTube channel. Now, at the end of every video, we do ask, when is the best time to buy your home? Well, when you smell fear in the markets and other people are smelling fear, keep in mind a 7% or 6.5% rate, although it's not what we've been used to over the last 20 years, it's not considered historically high. It's actually considered historically average. So it's a great time as far as we're concerned with going in and buying homes. We do have a housing shortage, so homes are expected to continue to appreciate even if they are sitting on the market. So I'm Robin Hart with the Home Loans with Hart team of CMG, where we're here to help you build wealth through the financing of real estate. And if you need anything, don't hesitate to call us. Thank you so much and have a great weekend.